We've come down to the barn woolly house today to do a woolly update for our Facebook supporters, and with me is Sandra, the team leader of the woolly section. We have lots of questions from our Facebook supporters, so I can see a little bit of chest rubbing going on with Chippy. What can you tell us about Chippy and how he's settling into the group now?
Well, Chippy's been here just about a year and a half now. We gave him quite a big task when he arrived. He had to take on a whole already established family, but he's done really well and he's settled in fantastically well and he's made friends with everyone, so yeah, he's doing brilliant. That's
great. Now a question from Christy. She would like to know, are there any babies expected anytime soon?
Who knows? Like we've always said in the ARC as well, we've always got females who are very, very good at looking after babies and that they're always very good mums, and then we've also got a few females at the moment who are first time mums, and we've always got constant babies on the way, so we just expect them when they arrive, really.
That's great. Question from Sinead. She would like to hear a rundown on all of our groups. So if we can start with the barn,
okay.
Who currently lives in the barn?
So at the moment we've got Chippy in charge, and he's got two females, Sarah and Jemima. We've also got two adolescent males in here who are Paolo and Bronco, and then we've got two youngsters who are Enzo and Ava. And then over at LeVar's group, LeVar is in charge, and he's got his friend Bronco helping him out over there. Then there's the two females who are Paquita and Kuna. And then we've got the three youngsters who are Bueno Jr., Isla, and there's so many I've forgotten. Manny. Manny's the other one over there. And then down at Oscar's, we've got Oscar in charge down there, and then he's got three females who are Kwapa, Zingu and Pikaya, and then also obviously he's got his little baby Zabi down there.
That's great. So my understanding is that we currently have 19 woolly monkeys at Monkey World.
19 in total,
right?
Yep.
Great. Now, another question from Sinead. She says that she's noticed Paolo doing some impressive displaying when she visits, and she would like to know if Chippy's bothered at all by this.
Chippy's quite laid back, so he doesn't seem at all bothered by it, and in fact I think what Paolo's doing most of the time is trying to impress Chippy and make sure Chippy realises that Paolo would make a very good number two in command of the group, so I think he's sort of just auditioning for that role at the moment, so Chippy doesn't seem that bothered by it.
That's great. A question now from Natalie. She would like to know who is the oldest woolly monkey at the park.
The oldest at the moment is Kwapa at the age of 24, and not far behind her is Oscar, who's 23.
Great. A question from Carol and others. Obviously our boys Julio and Diego left the park some time ago now, and everybody would like to know how they are doing in their new home.
Recent reports that we've got just in the last couple of weeks say that they're doing really, really well. They've gone out onto their island that they've got out there, and yeah, they're making friends with the females and the little youngster that's over there as well, so yeah, very, very good.
That's great news. Now obviously Bueno Jr. is an incredibly popular member of our woolly group, and everybody would like to know if he's been brave enough to go outside yet.
Actually, just in the last couple of weeks, since we've had some nicer weather, he has now plucked up the courage. He is going outside, he's enjoying his cage enclosure. We've got some work going on in the big forest enclosure, so unfortunately they don't have access to that, but hopefully once they get that back we'll see him out there as well.
Great. A question now from Sal. When they visited on Monday they saw the woolies, and one young male came up and was displaying on the fence, but then threw himself on the ground and curled up in a ball, only to repeat the whole exercise again. What is the curling up? Is that part of a display?
That's Paolo's trick, and that is his display. He does bounce around on the fence line, and then yeah, he'll curl up, and the bit at the end, the curling up into a ball, is a bit of a snuffle, and that's a woolly monkey greeting, so he likes to show off and then at the end say, "Please be my friend."
Excellent. Okay, question now from Judith. She'd like to know what is the woolly monkey's favourite naughty food?
Probably their favourite naughty food is things like grapes and bananas, and because they are naughty, that's what we use as rewards when we're doing their operant conditioning.
That's fantastic news. Now just looking through the rest of the questions, people keep asking me when Monkey Life's coming back on TV. In all honesty, we don't know yet. We're not at that point. The guys at Primate are working incredibly hard, and obviously as soon as we know, we will let you know. Okay, so another question from Sinead. She'd like to know who's the most boisterous woolly monkey that we have here at the park?
At the moment, little Bronco in this group is earning a reputation for being the most boisterous, and he does like to throw his weight around a little bit, but mostly it's just all in good fun. He's not malicious with it.
Okay, and who's the softest? Who's the softie of our woolly groups?
I think personally I'd have to say the softest is probably Lavar. Who's
I would
just
agree with that, actually.
a big teddy bear, or even Oscar when it comes to little Zabby. He's a big softie when it comes to his babies.
That's great. And then the last question, this is again from Natalie. She would like to know which woolly monkey has been at the park the longest now.
I think probably the longest one is Bronco, who lives over in Lavar's group. He's been here quite a long time now.
Great, that's all we've got time for today. Thank you for your questions. As always, thank you for your continued support. We very much appreciate it. We'll be bringing you the next video update at some point next week. Let me know who you'd like it to be on. Thank you.